Welcome to KIllco. My name is Brian, and today we are reviewing The Dead Rabbit. Irish whiskey, obviously, because it is St. Patrick's Day, so happy St. Patrick's Day. Granted, this is probably the weirdest St. Patrick's Day I've ever had in my life. For reasons I don't need to tell you, Dar. You know. And if you don't, you're very lucky. So what do I know about the bottle? Well, what it says on it mostly. 44%. It's a little higher than usual. That's nice. But what is the Dead Rabbit? The Dead Rabbit, I believe, was a gang from way back when, 1800s. If you've ever seen the movie The Gangs of New York, I think it's called. It's a good movie. But it has something to do with that, and there's also a bar in New York called The Dead Rabbit. I think the other guys who bottled this, I only did a little bit of research because I don't want to know too much about it. I like it to be a surprise. Why? There you got it. Beauty. Nice, and that doesn't come apart right away. Aged for 5 long years. Good to know. I really like the bottle. Like, it looks a lot like a Jameson bottle, but I also like all this font and stuff. It's got some weird words on it. I think it says Dead Rabbit. Not a fan of dead rabbits, I've got to say, but Virgin American oak finished. A measure of attitude. I don't know what that means, but we'll find out, I guess. I think that's ASMR. I don't know. Enjoy. This is the first time I'm trying this, let's be clear. Ooh. It smells nice. It actually has a fruit note. I don't know which kind, though. My impulse is to say, like, blackberries or raspberries or something tart for some reason. It's reminding me of Green Spot, oddly enough, which is a good thing. Oh, I could do that for a while. Alright, so vanilla, some kind of fruit note. And that kind of, I guess it smells kind of a buttery thing, like a buttery cookie or something. The usual Irish smell. But that little sweet fruit note is really neat. Oddly enough, it's thinner than I thought it would be. It's reminding me of from the taste is something else. Not Green Spot. Close, but no. It's a little too thin. Usually with Irish I get a nice buttery note and a coating, which is always fun. It does have a little pepperiness to it, which is usually just alcohol, I think. I dig it. But unfortunately, I'd put it on the same level as a Jameson special one. I don't know what that fruit thing is, though. I don't usually get that. And it's weirding me out. This is nice, though. I'd say this is like a, you know, for the price, not bad. I think I paid $35. But that was before tariffs and stuff, so I don't know. Standard Irish has a little hint of something I can't quite place. It's sweet. It's got the typical, sugar cookie note kind of thing. Or biscuit, or whatever you want to call it. But there's something about it that's a little thinner than I'm used to. And again, keep in mind my favorite Irish whiskey is Redbreast 12 cask strength. So it's always a higher proof. This is just a little higher proof, which I like. There's something about the actual mouthfeel of it that's off-putting. Only a little. It feels like you could almost do a shot of this. I wouldn't recommend it. It's actually much nicer to just sip. I'm going to have quite a bit of this tonight, I think. Because well, it's St. Patrick's Day, and also there's this absolute madness happening in the world right now, and, got nothing else to do, really. Yeah, I'm still getting a taste of berry something. All right. Do the research. Nose profile. Brown sugar, cinnamon, fresh fruit, vanilla, floral, malt, and honey. I can always get the honey wrong. I missed the honey. Malt is still something I can't quite place. I know it's in a lot of whiskey, but I can't lock in like I want. Flavor. Ooh, quite a bit. And again, this is the community profile, so it's just what people have put in. It's not the official notes. I'll give those at the end. Vanilla, honey, hazelnuts. Maybe. Only slightly. Sweet berry. Floral. I'm not getting too much floral, but we're talking a faint flower. It is fragrant. Cocoa. Cocoa, figs, spicy, pepper, and syrup. Syrup? No. This would be a very thin syrup in my mind. This is kind of like the cheap maple syrup if you were doing that. Not the good thick stuff. And that doesn't mean the bottle is cheap. Or the whiskey is cheap. It's actually quite nice for what it is. And I still like the label a lot. I'm a little biased. Finished profile, butterscotch, pepper, floral, fabric softener. That's a weird one. I've never heard that one before. Oak. Only the slightest bit of tannins on the end. For me, of course. Okay. One of the bad things about using this is I'll read something and then I'll get it, which sucks. Like I just got that fabric softener note at the end, and I don't know what that was. I get it. It's like a fake scented breeze kind of thing. I don't know how the hell that happened, but there's no real official overview as far as flavors, and it says everything here I've already told you. It's a USA New York origin, as I said. Irish blend, 44% in 5 years. Da-da-da-da-da. It's got a little blurb about what I said in the beginning. I did my research without looking at this, and it'll tell you all about the New York and the gang and that fun stuff. Okay, almost at the end of the video. I have to say, up here, probably, you can find my other social media stuff. Since we are in a social distancing, that's a fun new word. If you want to hang out on my YouTube with me or on Twitch, you can follow me on Twitter. And I do hangouts as often as possible. I'm actually going to do a little video after this because I'm trying to organize just my own experience of this. Like I've said before, I have mental issues. I'm also a homebody by default because of that. Like I don't like going out in public. So everyone else is feeling what I feel all the time, kind of. It's probably worse because they're very panicky and not used to it. For me, it's just avoiding people all the time is what I try to do. So I didn't have to change much, but now I don't want to be stuck in here. That's the feeling I think everyone has right now. But I'm going to say sláinte definitely today, because health is a necessity at the moment. Live long and prosper. Hopefully we all will. And don't forget to be awesome during this difficult time. I'm going to pour another one of these. And we do a live stream. Yeah, why not? St. Patrick's Day. Who the hell cares?